What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Project Orion. What an event. What an event. What an event. What a fucking event SLC was. This, of course, your grand finals. Shopify winning over Optic Gaming. Optic had to do it through the loser's side, but they didn't have to go through winners round one. So, that is all I have to say. Let's try to pull up the full fucking bullshit ads. This, of course, is your pools. If you remember, I kind of got it correct. If I'm correct, I almost damn near got all of these correct. I did predict Omvor's team. I did predict Mind Freak to get through, but I actually did think Mind Freak was going to play in Pool D. I actually don't remember if I picked this team or not. I don't remember. It would have been nice to see Believe the Hype to get through, but they didn't. They missed it by one game 5. Where they got fucking stomped, by the way. Also, Ether is, if I'm correct, they are not in Halo anymore. Alpha Luminon is now the sole LATAM roster. But I did kind of predict that Unreal Nightmare, we're gonna kind of not do amazing and lose. This was pretty self-explanatory. That TSM, we're gonna start in losers. Also, I might rant about this squad. Also, pretty sure Breaking Shot not on Omit anymore. Not on the squad anymore. Might be Septify. He did just play in the Pro League with Omit instead of Breaking Shot. And they said he was a sub. But Breaking Shot, I think before it made some sort of tweet. It was very cryptic. But I just gotta say, they are not great. They are not good. Not good enough as of this moment. Maybe with Septify they can, with one event left. But, they might be omitted from fucking Worlds. Not good. As big Sparty fan, love Lethal, followed Lethal for 10 plus years. Same with Sparty. It's they're good. Love this team. But god damn, they fucking suck. They're not good at times. Complexity looked actually like a fairly okay competent roster. They just they pretty much played rosters where they were not going to win, especially when it came to LAN. It was nice seeing Mind Freak actually make it out of pool play. They were actually fairly decent. Also, in other, I almost forgot about this. Sika is stepping away from competing, and Zero Tenacity has stepped out of Halo. With, of course, this being the last year of official HCS support. They are done, which is a bummer. Because if of course, everyone remembers Sika and Chick were part of that Year 2 quadrant roster that, if my mind is remembering, got top 3 at Year 2 Arlington, beating Optic to get there. Putting Optic in 5th, if I'm correct. Which I loved that Year 2 quadrant roster. Also, finally, people from London last year might be finally getting paid. What? It's almost like Quadrant pulled a G1 out of nowhere for some fucking weird reason. Like, Reverb might finally be getting his money. Descendant might be finally getting his money from that 2's fucking side tourney. What? No fucking way. People might be getting paid. What the fuck? No way, bud. It's only taken long enough. Also, yes, as you can tell, I need to update my Windows. Yeah, I know. I just turned on my computer like 10 minutes ago. So I'll do that after. But move on. And yes, Windows 11. We'll be getting that soon. But Z10, no more in Halo. Sika has stepped away from competing, so as of right now, this roster is Mighty's, Chick, Bastos, and not that I know of, a 4th. And no roster. Envy still doing fantastic. Also, at some point soon, I should be having a guest on the pod. And the only hint I will give is somebody on a top 3 roster from SLC. That is the only hint I will give. And a player that I have liked with their roster and was also on a great roster last year. So yeah, it's the only hint I'll give. Nem looked pretty good. Also, shout out my friend Parker. He was at this event. Got me one of the Nem shirts. It's the Lies Infantry Nem collab shirt and a few other things. That should be here soon, if I'm correct. But, yeah, Grand Finals was awesome. FaZe looked great. SSG didn't look bad at all. This series, though, my God, SSG got their shit rocked. My God. Like, it was close. Some of the maps, where can I see? Like, this flag game was maybe the closest. Like, literally, this was the closest. The Slayer was, like, relatively not that close. Like, the score the score is a 7-kill difference, but, like, realistically, let's be real, really wasn't that close. This Aqua, oh, yeah, what's up, Melody? This Aqua Bomb game, not close at all. FaZe had their number from start to pretty much fucking finish. Like, flag, pretty much even throughout. If we go, like, kill-wise, outslayed by a pretty good margin. Assist by a good margin. Out-damaged them by a good margin. Took less damage by a complete margin. Major outslayed. KDA. Like, just FaZe had their number. And as someone who thinks Snakebite is one of the best of all time, I do kind of laugh at Stellar and Eco with the whole kind of acting the way that they did kind of makes me laugh a little. Like I said, they put on a great event, but yeah, it does make me laugh a little at the whole them kind of acting like they don't need that, like, oh, we need certain people and blah, 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 blah to beat Optic and blah, 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 blah. You couldn't even beat the people you fucking didn't want on your team. So yeah. Just saying. You didn't want to play with Lucid and Snakebite. They're too slow, they're this and that, and blah, 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 blah. You guys looked fucking lost. Sorry, you guys didn't look good. Like, Stellar was the only one that looked at times somewhat alright. Like, as a whole, they didn't look good. Like, they did not look good. Like, Eco was, like, brother dropped a 0.6. He looked bad. Like, Eco looked bad in this series. I'm just saying, they didn't look good. But yeah, Grand Finals was a fucking treat. This shit was awesome. Shout out Cycle and Last Shot for getting their first, I think, official land wins outside of like a first of like official HCS. I guess if you want to count the Kason land, but like I don't. So yeah. Ooh, my stomach crawled. But yeah, shout out to them for getting their first official land wins. Of course, Frosty and Royal 2 have done it before. They're also... Can we talk about the way Frosty... When they would do, like, the cams... Bro... Words can't describe how locked in Frosty looked. Like... Bro looked like he was locked in on a different level. But yeah. Just... They were fucking phenomenal. That's all I gotta say. They were fucking phenomenal. And as a whole, the event, phenomenal. Ugh. So yeah. I want to see... Has Halo Data Hive updated some of the stuff? Because the Alpha Luminon roster is starting to change. They're now... They haven't fully... As of right now, this is their new roster. Tapping Button, Strikey, Rorsch, and Lure. Pretty fucking solid roster, I just have to say. Of course, this I don't think is fully updated. This still shows Breaking Shot, but as his cryptic tweet has kind of said, not. This, as of right now, isn't accurate. Sparty literally played yesterday. Unless there's news I don't know. But, if Sparty got dropped, it's news to me, bud. But, yeah. But Breaking Shot's tweet the other day, or yesterday, kind of hinted at him not being on this roster. So them showing Septify here is a little weird, because then where the fuck does Sparty go if he's not on the team? Because that's something new. This, if I'm correct, this Face Black roster, like, doesn't exist anymore. Like, Ice Kid is a free agent. Like, this team pretty much imploded. This roster pretty much imploded before the event. Also, shout out Command Station. She filled in for this roster. That's all I gotta say. Shout out Command Station. And she did fucking good. Like, she did pretty damn good. I'm not saying she's bad. She's phenomenal at Halo, by the way. But, yeah. Shout out Command Station. If I'm correct, no other rosters have really made moves. That is all. That is. If it shows. I just realized there is no. Like, Z10 being showed. Interesting. I know there are some scrims going on at the moment. Like, this is going on. This is a fucking beat down. My God. Is this why it shows this the Septify? Is it gonna load? You could not. Are you fucking shitting me? Why are you loading the stream? It is. There's no Sparty playing? I don't know. Whose stream are they trying to... Oh, Precision's. Interesting. So, I guess if Sparty's not on this team anymore, but, like... Stats-wise, they're pretty fucking similar. Holy shit, actually. Whoa. Like, eerily. If this is fully up to date, this is eerily close. Like, weirdly close in kills and deaths and assists. I don't know how accurate these are. Also, like I said, this would be new news if Sparty got dropped. And I know there was stuff last season of Sparty and Lethal kind of having some sort of beef. Which, if that's the case, it's a bummer that it didn't work out, because they play pretty damn good together, I do have to say. Also, I gotta say, this MV roster fucks. That's all I'm just gonna say. This MV roster fucks. I know everyone's gonna be like, this fucking episode is off the rails. Kinda is a little. That's all I'm saying. My God, they are already stomping the fuck out of them. Holy shit. It's interesting, I say, that, like, I didn't see anything about Sparty getting dropped, because bro literally was streaming last night and had the omit stuff and everything. God, they're stomping the fuck out of them. Dude, they're cooking. But, yeah, I guess I could talk about the... So, goddamn, I didn't realize Penguin was number 1 in ranked arena. Jesus Christ. Bro was cooking. It's a lot of fucking CSR already. But, yeah, the Believe the Hype roster, not a thing anymore. I know, Gunny made a tweet about, like, saying people maybe, like, he's, him and Lil Gators are, looking for a team. And he said something, like, around the lines of, like, I hope in the next game people can figure out to learn how to fucking stick together and not jump ship to different rosters. Because I saw a thing like, was it Sirion joined Lies? And I think the whole Lies roster with Leaderness and them, the whole roster blew up. Which is weird because, personally, I think Leaderness is really damn good. Like, really good? I know people would be like, bro, you glaze this dude. I just think he's really fucking good. And he's always been very consistent. if that's Glaze, dog, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. I just think he's really fucking good. Also, my God, I understand this is a scrim, but Jesus fucking Christ. Complexity, do something. Let me click on this real quick. Probably 90% of them are streaming. The only one that is about what I figured. This is pretty much what I figured. Also, I gotta think, Cherished this year has been doing phenomenal. That's all I gotta say. Cherished has done phenomenal this year. Also, King Nick done pretty fucking good this year. But, yeah, this Complexity roster I just think is good, not great. It does seem like when it comes to, yeah, like I understand this is online scrims, this shit don't matter. Complexity's keeping it close. Like, Complexity's kept it pretty fucking close as a whole. So, I don't think anyone should look into this, really. This is literally just a scrim. And yeah, that's literally all I'm going to say. So yeah, that's like literally all I'm gonna just fucking say about it. I know everyone's gonna be like, this is off the rails a little. But I haven't recorded in a while. My mind's been kind of all over the place when it comes to thinking about what's gonna happen for next year and everything. So yeah, that's kind of it's been going on. Yeah, we only got 2 events left. We're gonna get some more stuff. Also, I gotta talk about new update, adding the carbine and the new skins. Yeah, I know people have kind of, I think, come to the conclusion. I respect everybody. I love all the players on Optic. This year, like I said, I have met 3/4 of this roster. I haven't met Formal yet. I would love to meet Formal at some point. But, I don't like certain things that Formal maybe said in the offseason. But I do gotta say, the new skin for Optic for year 4, that skin fucks, by the way. I bought it. It was not the one I was going to get to start. But goddamn, they cooked with the fucking skin. Like, that skin, they cooked. It's clean. I understand a lot of people may not like it, like the dark black with the green. I don't know, I like it. I think it looks really fucking good. Compared to the other one they tried to do for, what was that, last year? The playoff one where it's like the bright green, but it's like the gray and stuff. It just doesn't look that great. This one looks a lot better. Like, a lot better. But yeah. Frosty, I think, said the other day that he's probably going to stick with Halo. I know Legend already said he's interested in Black Ops 7. Which, I just gotta say, hey Optic, do a Challenger squad. Do Optic Nation again. This team, I bet you give them the chance, especially even if they're just a Challengers squad next year, they are absolutely running Challengers. I don't fucking care what anyone says. This roster is bringing in all the money for Challengers. This roster is taking everyone's lunch money and beating them the fuck up, I think. Like, you give Formal a little time to get back in the swing of COD, he's mopping the floor. Everybody, especially Kason, has said Legend is nasty. And I mean nasty at COD. Renegade has said he's thought about making the switch. Bound probably give him about 8 seconds. He's probably figuring out Black Ops 7. They're running challengers if they decide to all play COD next year. Running it. But let's be real. Formal probably could get on any roster that he wanted. Bro could be like, I understand you're good. Like, example. Like, Surge cleaned house. They still don't have a roster. They're the rumor. Like, I know I'm getting into CDL talk, but like, rumor is the Surge roster. Surge is picking up the Omit roster, which was Craze, Mamba, Vivid, and Mac. Which I just have to say, maybe, and just maybe, this year, Vivid won't get dropped from a roster. Because I understand people are thinking, what? He watches Call of Duty? I do watch a little COD. I don't play it often, but I do watch, because it is entertaining to a point. Every team Vivid's played on has dropped him, and then after they drop him, the team fucking just forgets how to play Call of Duty and they suck. This is the most recent example. I know people are going to be like, this happened this year. Literally, the Royal Ravens, they dropped him and they like became uber ass. Like, really ass? Like, no offense to Slasher, like, they just became really ass after. Like, Gwyn, I don't kind of blame Gwyn for kind of kill whoring this year to a point because, well, that team sucked. Like, that team was ass. Teach looked great at times, and Teach looked mid at times. And then Slasher was, he just looked eyed at times. Like, I hope Slasher can bounce back because I don't want to see Dog retire from COD. Like, dude's been there. Oh God, like, what? Like Ghost? Like, since like Ghosts? And like AW? Like, Slasher's been around for that long? So, yeah. That's just kind of all I gotta say. Because it would be awesome to see that happen. Also, I gotta say, people are really excited that Bomb, as of right now, has been, like, removed because of a glitch. I don't think I've seen Twitter be more excited. To literally have a game mode removed. And they also removed Streets Ball. Why? And I love how their tweet, and I understand they wanted to put in the new map. They wanted it to be in the rotation. But it's funny how their tweet went, due to our feedback. I'm sorry. What fucking feedback? Because apparently to all the people that they sent this survey out to for when it came to the pros, none of them said Streets Ball or King of the Hill Solitude. Nobody said that to be removed. But yet, you still fucking removed it. And I understand some people are still up in the air about the camo change. Nobody said to touch the time of it. They only said to make it harder to see. So I'm going to lean even closer into the mic. What are you doing? Nobody asked for any of this. Nobody. So what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Nobody asked for this. My god, they're playing 2 scrims. I just realized. They are playing 2 scrims. Also, has Cloud9 made a change? Nope, still roster. Also, I gotta say, this team played pretty fucking good at SLC. That, what was it, oddball game? Where it was like 8,000, it took like, I swear it felt like an hour. When they won, and Boo Boo's face after, he just looked exhausted. And I don't blame him. But the fact that this literally went to 8-8 is kind of crazy. Also, I actually don't even know if there was a Pro League game today. Not gonna lie. Don't know if there was. I don't actually know. League? Filter? Have they still not updated? They still haven't updated this? This still shows tournament 2017. This was the yeah. My god, this is a throwback. Penguin, Sparty, Stellar Eco. My god, this is a fucking throwback. My god. Yeah, of course. All Magnum. And then BR. It doesn't show game modes. Or it shows game modes, but it doesn't show like Plaza, Rig. They play Truth and then Eden. Okay. Also, I gotta say, God, I hate the Rig in Infinite, dog. I fucking can't stand it. Work, damn it. Reload the page. Thank you. Also, my god, this is a throwback. Who the fuck was on the Splice team in 2017? Was this... Did they have Shotzi at this time? Or is that only a 2018 Splice pickup? I'm doing a deep dive 33 minutes in to this recording. Boo Boo, Ren, Sev, Shotzi. Okay. And then Snipe Down, Hook, Mick, and Ola. Also, can we talk about how fucking nasty Hook was at H5? Dude, at one point, was probably the best player in it. Like, you could make the argument Hook at one point was the best player in H5 for like a select time. Dude was fucking gross. Like, brother came over from COD, was like, I'm going to absolutely mop the floor in H5. And then I'm going to go back to COD after and mop the floor in COD. Like, brother was a menace. Is it gonna load? Why are you running? I have noticed Halo data. Is it just me or does this? It runs slow. The fact that I've done a deep dive like 35 minutes in. Is this shit gonna load? They play Truth, Rig, Plaza, Kali, and Eden. Okay. This was a MV1. Since nothing wants to load, Yeah. God, I don't think I've recorded since EWC for COD, which, not the world's biggest fan of EWC, but it was fun to watch. Yeah, Optic 1. Heretics are acting like child babies when it comes to COD. Thinking verbal agreements mean it's pen to fucking paper. Maybe don't act like 2-year-old children when somebody doesn't re-sign with your fucking org because pen wasn't to fucking paper. So yeah. FaZe roster still up in the air. Gentlemate's roster is kinda confirmed, kinda not. Falcons pretty much got Cell. That roster, not fully sure who the fourth is yet. But there was talks that Scrap was going to end up there on a buyout of $700. Oh no, the original number was $900,000 apparently, and then it was possibly $2 million. Are you fucking shitting me? Scrap, dog? I understand it's Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty of all games? Having players possibly bought out for millies? Insane. But, yeah, there's your COD. There's your CDL talk. Randomly. StarCraft Brood War is coming back soon. ASL is coming up. I haven't watched a lot of the qualifiers. I watched a little. And I don't know who's all going to be in it. Besides, I know Best and Sulky. Because, well, that was their grand finals. And Sulky is, I'm pretty much going to say one of the best to ever play. I probably just pissed off some StarCraft people that still will froth at the mouth every time that it's not mentioned as players like wow, my brain just turned off. Whoa. It's been a long day. As you can tell, it's like 6:20 at night. You know what? I'll have a whole nother episode where I pretty much talk and I go in depth for StarCraft at some point because also, shout out before I end this, because I'm about to end this because we are nearly 40 minutes in of this absolute clusterfuck of an episode. Shout out Cyril for winning EWC for StarCraft 2. Watch the grand finals. Bro pretty much had his way. There's a reason why he is pretty much regarded as the GOAT. And I know people will switch between Cyril, Rogue, probably Maru. I'm sorry, dog. Cyril might be the GOAT. I'm just going to leave that there. Pissed off another StarCraft person. So, yeah. But, hope you enjoyed the episode. Like and sub for more, of course. And I will, of course, see you guys in the next episode. Peace.